more women serving on city councils than last year. One city, Eureka, is an all-female city council legislator. That's 25% of women. That's interesting as well. 15.7% of city councils have a majority of women. So I want to talk about this because it's first glance it may seem, yes, women are making progress, but at the same time, we're seeing them on city councils, not so much higher office, mayors. We've never had a woman governor. So are women still taking a backseat?
I think so, particularly when you look at the population in California. Women represent more than 50% of the population, yet we teeter around 30%, whether you're looking at the state legislature, whether you're looking at city councils, board of supervisors. So we still have a lot of work to do. I think there is this misconception. California has been known for very strong women leaders. We were the first state in the nation to send 2 women to the U.S. Senate. We've had strong women in our congressional delegation. Currently, first time in the history of the state, 3 women are leading the legislature in terms of 2 women in the assembly and a woman as the minority leader in the state senate. But when you start peeling it back, you realize that where's that farm team? Where are those women that are continue to move up and continue to serve in leadership and make gains?
So the perception is that California doesn't need to recruit women or boost women to go into political office, but that is not the case. This is really a help wanted sign.
Absolutely.
Call to action.
Call to action, particularly going into the 2016 election year. I think it's an incredible opportunity for women to consider running, particularly in local office, whether it's for school board, city council, special districts, park and rec board. That's where women get their feet wet. They realize that they have the skill set to be successful in elected office, and that's how we can inspire them and work with them to consider higher office down the road.
What is the biggest roadblock for women to jump into the political realm and to start out at those entry-level positions, as you just mentioned, and how can we overcome that?
I think there's 2. One is time. I think that's a huge issue. Women are pulled in so many different directions, whether it's taking care of their kids, working full-time, taking care of parents, taking care of family. Women are very, very busy, more so now than I think they were in the past. I think that's one huge obstacle. Another really is strategizing and thinking that I hear over and over again, but Rachel, I'm not qualified. Well, that's just not true. Women are uniquely qualified to serve on these boards. They're uniquely qualified to run for office. The biggest challenge is really yourself. It's that little voice inside of you saying, but I don't know enough, but I can't do this. And what happens is once women get over that, they run. Even if they don't win the first time, they realize, I can do this.
And women should be encouraged, right? We've got some women frontrunners in the 2016 presidential election as well. So the initiative, the Equal Pay Initiative, you were at the signing of that with Governor Brown.
I was. What an exciting day. I mean, surrounded by incredible women who have worked so hard. The best part was the original Rosies were there from World War II. But you sat there and you realized it was not just about equal pay, it was about empowerment for women. It's helping women.
Yeah, absolutely. California Women Lead, Rachel Michelin, thank you so much for being with us this morning. Paul, over to you.